Hello! It's been a long time. I'm calling this video, I'm Afraid, because I want to be talking about fear. I recently watched a video by John Green of the Vlogbrothers in which he conquers, or he not so much conquers, as faces his fear of heights by standing on a table. So I wanted to talk to you today about my fears. Fears are good things. It helps us know what we can and cannot handle. We can fight against our fears, or we can get over them. For example, if you're afraid of deep water, you're probably not the best swimmer. So avoiding deep water is a good plan for you because it helps keep you safe and alive. You can deal with that by learning how to swim, right? And learning how to be confident. So what I wanted to talk to you about today is my two biggest fears. I have the two most incredibly irrational and ridiculous phobias you would not believe. I classify them as phobias because they are to the point of like clammy hands, heart pounding. You would not believe the craziness that goes on in my head with these phobias. It's ridiculous, and people love to make fun of me for these. My first ridiculous phobia that doesn't make any sense is called setophobia. It will be right here because I don't know if I'm pronouncing it. Probably here would be a better way to say it because I don't know exactly how to pronounce it. I've just come across the technical term for it. But what it is the fear of whales. Whales. That's right. Whales. I don't know exactly why I have this fear. It could be because I think they're going to squish me, or maybe it's because I think they're going to eat me. I'm not sure. It may be more the squishing than the eating, but for example, I'll be in the shower. That's weird. It always happens in the shower. I'm not sure why. I can't explain that. But I'll be in the shower and all of a sudden I will just panic. Like smush myself against the wall, can't move, have to like slowly reassure myself that there is no whale in my shower. And it's just one of those things where just boom, whales in my head, and I have to reassure myself there's no whale in your shower. You're going to be fine. The only possible explanation I can think of is something that happened to me when I was about 7 or 8. I was really little anyway, and I went with my parents on this family trip to this place called Science North in Sudbury. And there's this one big room. It's gigantic. It's like the size of an auditorium. It's huge. And diagonally across this room was a whale skeleton. And I don't know if it was a blue whale, a sperm whale, a humpback whale. All I know is those three just terrify me. But it was diagonal across the room, and I just, as a little kid, terrified of this gigantic skeleton. And maybe I was afraid of it falling on me and squishing me. I don't know. But it terrified me, and this is the only thing I can think of that has sparked this fear of whales. That being said, orcas, belugas, no problem at all. I love them. I think they're adorable. And also, sharks are awesome. Just saying, sharks are the coolest thing in the world. Not afraid of them. I think they're great. Ridiculous phobia number 2, I can't actually find the proper technical name of. People say it's not a phobia, but for me, this girl right here, it's a phobia. The only thing that I found that is similar is ostraconophobia, which is the fear of shellfish. But that's not exactly what it is. The one word I have found that doesn't seem legit is lobsterophobia. Lobsterophobia, the phobia of lobsters. I really don't think that's the actual word for phobia of lobsters. If you know, or if you know someone who does know, who can let me know, that'd be great. I am terrified of lobsters. Can't walk past them in the grocery store. I have to like put on blinders and like walk. I'm terrified of lobsters. Like, they can be cartoon lobsters. They can be real lobsters. Just keep them away from me. I'm terrified of all of them. That being said, I don't know if it's like the pincers. They're like, or if it's the antennae eye things or whatever they are on the top of their head. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But they freak the poop out of me like you would not believe. For example, I was shopping with my sister in a store once, and we were into Shoppers Drug Mart in Vancouver. They had this gigantic stuffed lobster that was probably about 1.5 feet long and like a foot high. Like it was a significant stuffed lobster. My sister saw it and kind of grinned, and I'm like, ah, lobster, scary lobster. And she picks it up and puts it on her head like a hat and proceeds to chase me around the Shoppers Drug Mart. I'm going, oh my God, take it off, take it off, take it off, take it off. And she is laughing hysterically and chasing me around the Shoppers Drug Mart. I am terrified of lobsters. That's not where it started. That's just something that happened. No idea where this started. It's completely irrational. I have no idea. But yes, those are my two biggest fears. I would love to know if any of you have the same or similar phobias. And if not the same or similar, do you have any really weird, crazy, silly phobias? Because I would like to know that I'm not completely alone on having weird, crazy, silly phobias. So share your fears and phobias below, and let's not make fun of each other, because it's sensitive, and I understand what it's like to be made fun of for a crazy, silly phobia. So let's not do that. Until next time, peace and God bless. Oh, I look like a moose. Diagonally across this room was a dragon.